There's one more thing I'd like you to do for this week, and it's on page 12. The part where it's talking about exploration, creativity, and improvisation. Most of the time it's things that we do with rhythm and chords. But this week they want you to work with your damper pedal. Now, I'm going to move the camera again. I know you guys have probably seen these on my piano, and I'm guessing that you have damper pedals on your piano. Sometimes pianos don't have this middle one right here, and they'll just have the one on the right and the one on the left. But you can see that most of the pianos have the three, and this one on the right, see where I'm putting my foot, I covered it up, that's what we call the damper pedal. The way we work it is you want to have your heel on the floor. I don't know if I can put this down here. Let's see. So when I pedal, it's up and down, and I keep my heel on the floor. And I keep my foot attached kind of to the pedal, like I'm not letting it go up. Did you hear that there's a thump when you do that? And I bet if you experimented on yours, you would hear the thump too. We don't want to thump, because if we're playing and we thump like that, it distracts people from the pretty music that we're making. But what we want to do is keep our heel on the floor, and then just press down and up and down and up. Now, the activity that they want you to do is to use that damper pedal, like I have my foot there. Let's move this back. And then they want you just experimenting with sounds. What does it sound like when I'm playing 3 black notes in the bass part or the low part of the piano and I have my pedal down? I might want to use... That way I broke up the notes. I played them together. I could just do it with the 2s. I don't even mind if you decided you wanted to try it on the white keys, because we've done a lot of work on the black keys, and you're playing your song, the songs that you're working on right now are in G as Do or C as Do, so you're on the white keys now, and if you decide you wanted to experiment with the sounds with the white keys, you can do that, even though the directions say use the black keys. But as you work through that, the first one says to play down here in the low or the bass part. Of course, we don't normally mush our notes together like that. There are certain rules for pedaling, but right now what you're doing is you're just experimenting with sound. So I want you to listen to the sound you're making. I want you to use different weight when you're playing into the keys. Are you making loud sound? Are you making soft sound? How much weight does that take in your keys to make that change in the sound happen? And then what they want you to do is on the second line there, you can see, did you like the loud sounds better or the soft, and circle it. They're going to ask you to do that same thing in the middle part of the keyboard, and then up at the top part of the keyboard as well, or the treble part of the keyboard. So I think they use the words bass and treble. Anyway, that you know that that's the low and the middle and the high. So when you come back next time, I'm going to look to see if you did the activity and which sounds you liked better. You might like, you don't have to like all of the same, like all soft or all loud. If you think that in the lower part of the piano, the loud sounds really sound exciting, then put that down. And then you can tell me about how you experimented with the damper pedal.